What's up? It's Guru Jojo, and I'm basically doing a tarot reading for all the zodiac signs. In this case, it's going to be for the zodiac sign of Gemini. What should Gemini be focused on the last 4 months of the year 2019 before jumping into year 2020? All right, we want to plant these seeds. Why? Because basically year 2020 is going to bring in a lot of clarity. Okay, clarity on the reality of our lives in comparison to our imagination, our dreams, our hopes, and our wishes, and our long-term goals. And in order to bring balance to those two extremes, we're going to have to work on something now, and it's significant in what we focus on in order to better be successful, okay, in our endeavors, our intentions, our goals. So in addition to that, I also want to mention that I am doing private consultations. I'm doing astrological birth chart readings, video, chat through Skype and Google Hangouts, as well as personal or in-person readings, okay? I'll reserve a private room at like a public library or Barnes & Nobles or something, and that will be available for you to schedule on my website. I have it in the description below, artlist.xyz/consultations. Hit me up. Hit me up. Nah, just schedule an appointment. If there's a timing conflict, just email me directly and we could set something up. My email is gurujojo@icloud.com, alright? So, also too, you can apply this to your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. I've done a video called Astrology Fundamentals, the sun, moon, and rising sign. And that video basically describes, the sun, moon, and rising sign and how you can calculate those. So just putting that out there as well. All right, Gemini, what should you be focused on in the last 4 months of the year? Let's see, Gemini. Okay. First card received, it looks like the 8 of spades. It looks like the justice card basically. So it's connected to the justice card, and pretty much you're trying to gain fairness and balance in your life, okay? Now the way that you're going to receive this balance and the way you're going to receive this fairness is through coming into terms with some sort of information, an announcement, or making an announcement, because you received the 10 of spades next. So let's see what's going on. There's a lot of air energy happening in your life, so aka a lot of communication and thinking, which is pretty much in your comfort zone. So you should be pretty comfortable this next 4 months, okay? But you could be trying to gain some sort of justice, okay? You could be coming out if you are gay or whatever, or part of the LGBT community. You could be coming out, because for some reason I got the vibe like, I'm coming out, I want the world to know. So that's why I said that. Now you also received the 7 of spades. So with the 7 of spades here, this represents some sort of victory. Okay, so you're moving towards some sort of victory. A lot of, like, the whole entire thing over here. All right, I'm gonna just show you so you can see what I'm saying. Like, you got all purples and blues, so there's a lot of intuition, communication, and thinking that's going on right now, okay? Because that's connected to your third eye chakra and your throat chakra. So let's see what else. Let's see what else, Gemini. What's up with you? What should you be focused on next 4 months? All right, next card received is the 7 of hearts. So it looks like you have had some secretive emotions and feelings, okay? Some secretive emotions and feelings that you've been holding back on, and that you have not been gaining the reality about, okay? So you've been hiding from certain emotions and feelings. Also, too, the need to more tap into your imagination to be more creative. Okay, you also received the 9 of clubs. Now this 9 of clubs pretty much has to do with the need to gain courage in your life, gain wisdom and courage in your life, okay? So it looks like you're becoming more victorious in your either your schooling, your work. You could receive some sort of promotion, or you could be Nine of Clubs. You could be getting over past defensiveness, past fears and insecurities is what I'm seeing. Okay. That's the Queen of Diamonds. So pretty much what I'm seeing is that, like I said, you're trying to settle some type of fairness, remove yourself from mental blocks. So there's certain things that you've been afraid of communicating. You've been sort of in a tight space about certain things. You're not so open in expressing certain things, but it looks like, that's what I'm saying, this could be for some people who are trying to come out, sexual orientation wise, and you're going to be victorious in such a thing. So good luck to you if that's what you're doing. And in another circumstance, you could be coming out of your mental prisons, okay, in some way. So you're trying to come out of mental prison is the big picture. The coming out gay thing is more specific for those who it resonates with, okay? Now the next thing I'm pretty much seeing is that old secretive feelings, letting go of secretive feelings. This could mean jealousy. This could mean like crushes that you haven't told them. You could have like a crush on somebody that you communicate with all the time, and y'all never really express your feelings for each other. Instead, you kind of just have like this like hope that they feel the same, but you never gain clarity on. It looks like in order for you to achieve this, break this mental prison block, there's going to be a need to gain clarity. There's going to be a need to gain clarity in the things that you kind of just leave up to being a delusion, a dream, or an imagination. And you're going to have to gain the courage to do that. And you do that by letting your walls down. So there's a need for you to kind of, be more relaxed in these situations so that people could have the courage to even communicate with you on how they feel. Okay, you're trying to overcome some sort of betrayal, some sort of backstabbing possibly in the past. If not, you're trying to communicate or receive some sort of message from somebody or someone or a circumstance that you feel blocked from. Queen of Diamonds is basically going to be about being more practical with your emotions and feelings is what you're trying to do. Or this could be a person that you're interested in. All right. Second reading option, okay? So that was one story for this sign of Gemini, okay? So now I'm going to get the other story pretty much. Get out. All right. Let's get the other story. All right, so you received a 9 of Diamonds, so that means that you're trying to pretty much become more financially independent. 2 of Diamonds. Okay, that came in reverse, so there's a slow growth towards becoming financially independent in a sole business. Right now, you may be working more than one job. You could be trying to balance out 2 types of businesses, or you're having a lot of financial difficulties. You're having issues balancing your finances, and you're trying to basically get over that type of situation, okay? In addition to that, it looks like you had to become more mature, or you've been too mature to the point that you lost your innocence. You know what I'm saying, with this 6 of Hearts that came out. If it's not that, then there's definitely a need to have more fun. You know what I'm saying, in order to become more independent, believe it or not. Because if you've been focusing too much on your financial situation, then you kind of start to, the universe starts to bring opposition towards you. You know what I'm saying? So because you're being too extreme in one area. Now with this 4 of Diamonds, it looks like, in order to become more financially independent, in order to, become more satisfied with your security type of situation and the possessions that you have, it pretty much looks like you're going to have to let go some things that you've been holding on to, okay? So pretty much you're trying to create balance in your life through becoming more independent, working more independently, not having to depend on other people, basically. You're also trying to maybe have your own independent business, or maybe you're trying to do independent study or something, okay? And with this 2 of diamonds that came in, okay, it means there's like a need to pretty much balance your stuff out. Like you're trying to balance out and weigh out certain options, but it looks like one of those options were already taken away from you, okay, because it's like reversed. So now with that being said, it looks like you also may feel out of tune with your more childish natures. There may be a need to have a little bit more fun, okay? Because you're trying to weigh out your responsibilities with your fun and leisure time. And then the 4 of diamonds, or the 4 of pentacles, okay? This pretty much represents the need to balance your finances. So there could have been a circumstance where you could have lost some sort of settlement or some sort of money. And now it's time for you to hold on to what you have. And then with this 7 of clubs, there's a need to take on new things. So if you were dependent upon one particular structure, one particular person, one particular class, one particular job, then you're going to have to gain the courage to try something new. And, you know, open up your interest more, open up your childlike natures of curiosity a little bit more, and take on these new challenges. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing for Gemini, for the main focus that you may need to tap yourself into for the year 2019. You know what I'm saying? Those last 4 months before jumping into year 2020. Good luck to you, Gemini. Blessings, light, and love.